at the 2025 FM Championship. Pleased to be joined today by the 2025 U.S. Amateur Champion, Megha Ganne. Megha, you received a sponsor invite this week. What does it mean to you to be able to tee it up among the best in the world here at TPC Boston?
It's really cool. This event is really fun so far. It seems very well run, and I'm very, very excited to play another professional event. I haven't played one in a little bit, other than U.S. Opens. I haven't played an LPGA event in a while, so I'm really excited.
You were originally from the Northeast.
Yes.
How does it feel to be back and to be playing a professional tournament out here?
It's great. I am from the Northeast, but I actually can't say I'm familiar at all with Boston, so it's been nice to see around. And I was actually in Cambridge yesterday, moving in my sister to her freshman dorm at Harvard, so that was really exciting and gave me flashbacks to my freshman year and move-in day. So it's cool to see the area. I've been eating all the good local food, like the lobster rolls and the oysters. So yeah, this is a great area.
You were recently named to the USA World Amateur Team. Can you speak on that at all?
Yeah, I'm really excited. It was definitely a bucket list thing that I wanted to be named to that team before I was done with my amateur career, and felt like it was the one thing that I hadn't done yet. So really excited to play with Farah and Kiara and go to Singapore for the first time. So I think it'll be great.
You've had a very well-decorated career, and you're only 19 or 20. What are you looking forward to in the future?
I'm 21, so I'm a little older than that, but I'm looking forward to my senior year at Stanford and hopefully to pursue a professional career after that. But yeah, I feel like I've had like a long run in golf so far, but it still feels like just the beginning, so that's exciting.
LPGA Girls Golf hit its millionth member in 2023. As a girls golf alumni, what does it mean to you to see so many young girls introduced to the game?
It's really cool. I think golf has been so underrated for so long, especially women's golf and girls playing in middle school, high school, and it opens a lot of doors for you later on, no matter the level that you pursue it at. So to see it become more of an avenue for those young girls to let this game take it wherever it takes them is really cool.
And similar to that, what advice would you have to young girls that are just getting started in the game?
I mean, anything. I mean, make golf whatever you want it to be. If you want to play at a high level, go pursue that. If you don't, if you want it to be a way for you to put yourself out there socially, to meet different people that you wouldn't have known otherwise, do that. If you want to go play different courses and travel to new spots, do that. So I think golf is so cool because you can use it to do whatever you want. And there's so many career paths that I've seen college golfers go to, like even after they're done playing, whether it's into playing or broadcasting or, working on the media side or working for an agency, whatever it may be. So I think use golf to do whatever you'd like to do.
Thanks, Megha. I'll now open it up to any media in the room.
Thanks.
I know it's been a whirlwind since your U.S. Women's Amateur victory. Have you come down off that high at all? And how has it been just to be a USGA champion over these past few weeks?
It's been really fun. I feel like I very recently came off that high when I needed to lock in for this event. But it's been really good. I mean that's what it's about. You have way more lows in golf than you do highs, so I've definitely been trying to ride it as long as possible, and we'll continue to ride it even after this week's over.
What are your just thoughts on TPC Boston? How does it set up for your game, and what is it like out there for those that may not have seen it yet?
It's a really good golf course. It's in great shape. It requires good amount of accuracy off the tee. The greens are tricky, but not too tricky, so there's a lot of makeable putts out there. So I think it rewards a good ball striker, but it's going to come down to who makes the most putts at the end of the day, which I guess is most tournaments. But it's nice. I like the Northeast style of golf and the tree lined, and the tree line look of it. It suits my eye, so I like that about it.
I know you're no stranger to being on the LPGA Tour around world's best athletes, but for you to come back out and see some people that you're friends with, I know you and Rose are pretty close. Has it been fun to maybe catch up with some of those people that you may not have seen yet after your Women's AM victory?
Yeah, it is. I haven't actually seen many people yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing some familiar faces and just catching up with them and hearing how things have been. So I feel like pro life can get really busy, so I haven't gotten to see a lot of my friends out here. But yeah, it's really fun to follow them and get a little glimpse into what their world is like this week is cool.
I know you're locking in for your senior year. What are some of your goals at Stanford this year on the golf course and off the golf course?
Yeah, I'd say mostly off-course goals, to be honest. Like I just really want to make the max out of my senior year, spend time with people at Stanford that I probably won't see a lot after graduation. I'm excited for our lineup this year. I checked Wagger this morning, and we have four players in our lineup inside the top 5 in the world, which is genuinely ridiculous to think about. So I'm winning a national championship with my team is probably my first goal for this year. And yeah, I mean, I just think working on my golf game, but also just keep living life. I feel like this is like last stretch of time I have where things are kind of chill before it gets craziness after graduation. So yeah, I think it'll be a good year.
Hey, Megha, I know something that the FM Championship folks have been really taking the pride on is, investing in the players, investing in, putting resources, making sure like everybody in the pro field gets paid something, even if they don't make the cut Friday. As you look forward to your looking forward to a potential pro career, I mean, how important is that tournaments, take that seriously and make those sort of investments into their players?
I think it's really important, and that makes events like this and FM as a sponsor really admirable, and I'm sure it's probably one that pros have more circled on their calendar than others for that reason, and they're the best players in the world, and they deserve purses and sponsors that reflect that, and I think FM is a really good representative of that, so it's really nice to see.
Hey, how are you? So, obviously a long list of accolades that you've been able to, accomplish already, but to piggyback off a couple of those questions, a very loaded field, second year of this event, and a lot of big names are here. What does that mean for you to come out and test your abilities against some of the best in the world? And is that a stepping stone? Is that something you look forward to, or is that something that's challenging and, maybe a bucket list, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cool to play in these events, and I think the novelty that I feel when I'm at an LPGA Tour event is probably the biggest thing, and getting exposure to just a different vibe out here is the biggest thing that I look for. I mean, we play really high-level amateur events, and I've played in multiple U.S. Opens, so like I feel like I'm adjusted to the level of play and the field that I'll see if I do this professionally, but I mean, just the week-to-week stuff is very different out here, and doing things like playing a Pro-Am Wednesday, getting here Monday, Tuesday, the longness of the week, like that stuff is all new. So I think exposure to that is really what I look forward to, just to feel maybe a little bit more comfortable when I do take that next step.
Great. Thank you, Megha.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.